Good Shabbos. When the brothers appear before Yosef in Egypt and bow down before him, Yosef immediately recalls the dreams. In that dramatic moment, he remembers the visions of bundles of wheat and celestial bodies in the sky all bowing down to him. And as the prophetic dreams foretold, the entire family would become dependent on Yosef and his leadership, and it's all playing out right in front of him. But there's something missing here. The second dream of Yosef included Yaakov bowing down to Yosef. And yet nowhere in the Torah do we find Yaakov bowing directly to Yosef. How is this element of the dream fulfilled? The Rav Yosef Dov Soloveitchik, offers the following insight: that the dream was fulfilled, but through Yehuda. Yehuda emerges as a courageous leader during this episode. After publicly taking responsibility for his offenses towards Tamar, he pleads with Yaakov to let Binyamin go down to Egypt and meet the demands of the Egyptian mashbir distributing food. He stands before his father Yaakov and guarantees the safety of Binyamin. And when Yaakov accepts Yehuda's guarantee and Yaakov acquiesces, he is essentially bowing to Yosef, sublimating himself to his son Yosef's will, conceding to his demand. Yaakov's bowing to Yosef doesn't represent subservience, it represents trust and faith. Yaakov is willing to sublimate his fears because of his trust and faith in Yehuda, and unknowingly, his trust and faith in Yosef. We have opportunities in Tefillah to bow down to Hashem and physically demonstrate our subservience, our dependence on Hashem, our trust and our faith. But we have many more opportunities to demonstrate these feelings when we sublimate our will and hold back, when we refrain from violating the Torah, both in our relationship with Hashem and in our relationships with those around us. Sublimating our will is an important character trait in Jewish life. We are taught in many places the value of restraint. The measure of true strength, the rabbis teach us in several places, is our ability to hold ourselves back. Ezehu gibor hakovesh es yitzro, who is mighty, one who is able to conquer his will. And the Talmud tells us that those hane'elavim ve'enan olvin, those that are insulted and do not respond with insult in kind, they're described as people of great strength. Imagine what our world would look like if people practiced more restraint. With so many powerful tools at our fingertips, our society has become more polarized than ever and at the worst possible time. To overcome the terrible social effects of the pandemic and our toxic social discourse, we need to learn how to connect with each other better. Both Yaakov and the story of how the brothers repair their relationship with Yosef can guide us in this critically important endeavor. Their willingness to let go of fears, of past grudges, to sublimate their passions in favor of a higher purpose ensured the destiny of our people. Yehuda and Yaakov and Yosef all demonstrate in their own ways the real strength and courage it takes to show trust and faith with their inaction. Good Shabbos.